Welcome to the Make It Personal podcast presented by Mutual of Omaha Advisors. Make it personal. It's your money. It's your plan. It's your future.
In our previous 7 episodes of this podcast, we introduced our 7 principles for your success, and then we took a deep dive into each one. We started with Principle 1, your career, a growth engine to your success. And then we moved on to Principle 2, saving versus investing, know the difference. Principle 3, emotional wants and financial needs. Principle 4, protect your most important asset first, you and your family. Principle 5, retirement investing, it's personal and subject to change. And then Principle 6, conventional advice is too conventional, the wisdom of building your own capital. We're on to our final episode in this series. As much as I welcome you to head back to the start of this series with episode 5 for an overview, and if you do, please click subscribe while you're there, it's not necessary that you listen to that one first or that you listen to these in order. These are not steps, they're principles. They can be listened to and ultimately be implemented in any order. Now let's set the stage for today's episode as we continue with Principle 7, find good financial advice tailored to fit your needs. This one is sort of the bedrock of why we wrote the ebook and started this podcast in the first place. There's a lot of places where people seek financial advice or guidance on personal finance. Among them is a list of friends, family, websites, radio, TV, podcasts, books, newspapers, magazines. The thing about personal finance, well, is it's personal. If you want your plan to be personal, it has to be tailored to you. Social media and financial gurus tend to boilerplate and average everything, or they create steps or specific orders. And if you've heard me say it once, you'll hear me say it 1,000 times. It's rare that you'll find an American whose own specific scenarios, goals, income, family needs, and work situation fit perfectly in that order or in those steps. Regardless of advice you see in viral videos or hear from gurus, you need a plan that works for you. Personal finance, by its very nature, is personal. So what might be sound advice for one person may not work for someone else. A great first step to creating a financial plan that's right for you is asking questions about your unique situations. Questions lead to in-depth study and research, which can uncover the answers you need that are tailored to your unique circumstances. Of course, your life will evolve over time, so your financial plan should evolve as well. An advisor moves beyond the old rules of thumb and works to understand you and adapt your situation along the way. This personal relationship with an advisor who understands your goals and dreams is essential for helping to ensure your financial peace of mind. You deserve advice specific to your situation. So how confident are you in your current plan? A sound financial plan has a potential to do more for your future than years of hard work alone. At Mutual of Omaha, our advisors are here to help you create a plan and stick to it. The sooner you start planning, the better your chances are of obtaining financial security and freedom for yourself and your family. Even if you believe you're behind, it's never too late to create a plan that aligns with your aspirations and gives you peace of mind you and your family want. Despite what you may be led to believe, financial advisors are not just for the rich and famous. Some forgo using a financial advisor because they are deterred by perceived extra costs. It can be easy to justify forgoing a financial advisor because you can't afford it. The real question you need to ask yourself is, can I afford not to have a financial advisor? Some other popular myths about working with a financial advisor are, I need a lot of money to work with a financial advisor. My life is too simple to engage a financial advisor. I'm going to be embarrassed about my financial situation if I meet with a financial advisor. A financial advisor is going to tell me to stop spending money. A financial advisor is just going to try to sell me something so they can earn a commission. It's going to cost me too much to work with a financial advisor. While a list like this is not intended to be exhaustive, I'd like to briefly touch on each of these. So the first myth, I need a lot of money to work with a financial advisor. Reality, some financial advisors do establish minimum levels of who they will take on as a client. This is similar to when doctors or dentists stop taking on new patients because their practice is full. Don't let this stop from seeking help. A period in your life where you don't have a lot of money may be the exact right time to seek help. The second myth, my life is too simple to engage a financial advisor. Reality, there's no one size fits all when it comes to the need for financial advice. Life may be simple now, but it rarely stays that way. Simplicity at your current stage in life is not necessarily a reason for you not to seek help as you plan for the future. Myth number 3, I'm going to be embarrassed about my financial situation if I meet with a financial advisor. Reality, if you encounter this from a financial advisor, run, don't walk away quickly. A trusted financial advisor will approach your situation without judgment and will be empathetic to your needs, whatever they are. That's not to say they may not need to have real conversations with you, and you may need to hear things you may not want to hear. Which takes me to the next myth. A financial advisor is going to tell me to stop spending money. Reality, we know the research and the financial situation that many Americans face. We also understand that delayed gratification is a powerful tool when building wealth and financial security. There are many choices that we have to make today, knowing that we may not see the benefit for many years. A financial advisor provides just that, advice. You are the one who has to take action on it. A good financial advisor will help you come up with a plan that balances living for today and saving for tomorrow while protecting yourself and your family along the way. Which takes us to our next myth. A financial advisor is just going to try to sell me something so that they can earn a commission. Reality, financial advisors do make a living by offering financial advice. Depending on the situation, they may earn a commission on a product they sell or may earn a fee for the advice or product they offer that helps to serve the needs that you have. While there are different types of engagements available with financial advisors, one thing that is always true, the ball is in your court. Finally, let's go back to that myth that it's going to cost me too much to work with a financial advisor. The reality check is that the right financial advisor may be worth a lot more than the fees they charge or the commissions they may earn from working with you. Of course, there's a big one that I missed. The biggest myth out there that may exist about financial planning that is often fueled by what you may find online is that you can do this yourself. Building wealth requires more than just following generic canned advice you can read on the internet or hear from a loved one. Of course, it's possible to go the do-it-yourself route, but you'll likely spend a significant amount of time and money to try to learn everything you need to know, and then from there, it's only going to get more complicated. Bottom line is this stuff is complicated, but you don't have to do it alone. It may be worth your while to consult a competent financial advisor rather than vloggers and financial celebrities online. Financial freedom may be closer than you think, especially if you live by the 7 principles that we've explored in these last 8 podcasts. The sooner you start, the better, but it's never too late to create a plan to give yourself and your family financial security and freedom. Could what you think is true actually be limiting your financial progress? Would you like an opportunity to adjust your plan sooner rather than later? Don't forget to subscribe to our podcast on whatever platform you may be on so that you can be alerted when additional podcasts or episodes are dropped. Beyond this, be sure to track yourself down a copy of our ebook that explores each of these 7 principles, which you can find in the link to the show notes on whatever platform you may be listening or watching this from. At Mutual of Omaha Advisors, we understand that personal finance is personal, and financial well-being is essential to achieving your life's goals. Our vision is for every customer to be able to imagine, plan, and secure their financial future. Are you ready for the next step? Schedule a complimentary, no-obligation conversation with one of our advisors today. Make it personal. It's your money, it's your plan, it's your future.
This podcast is for educational purposes only and may include references to concepts that have legal and/or tax implications. Mutual of Omaha Investor Services, Inc. does not provide tax or legal advice. Please consult with the appropriate professional regarding your personal situation prior to making any financial decisions. Strategies discussed may not be suitable for everyone. Securities and advisory services offered through Mutual of Omaha Investor Services, Inc., member FINRA SIPC. Mutual of Omaha Advisors is a division of Mutual of Omaha Insurance Company.